For decades ago in Concord High halls, excitement had shook up their pace. They rolled TVs into classrooms and they turned on the news. Their teacher was going to space. Their teacher had trained with NASA's great brains while they were stuck there studying Salinger. Mrs. McAuliffe was making them proud. Mrs. McAuliffe was there on the Challenger. She'd fought for her spot, but none of them knew she wasn't their number one choice. Their first pick to go was one most of us know for his friendly, approachable voice. So who, might you ask, was more beloved by their class than McAuliffe? Who would dare challenge her? The answer is Big Bird, as played by Carol Spinney. Big Bird was meant for the Challenger. On that mission, it was NASA's condition to have a teacher in space, to prove the thought that astronauts could come from any place. So someone quite unlikely would make their crew complete, from Framingham, Massachusetts, or from Sesame Street. The suit didn't comfort, so they crunched the numbers on how to get Big Bird to fly. It would have been special to see him in that vessel, miles and miles in the sky. But the question remained if that suit could contain an avian friend of his caliber. They put down their rulers and shook their heads, saying, Big Bird's too big for the Challenger. Do you know what was wrong with the shuttle at launch? 1/28/86. It was much colder than they'd expected, and there were parts that needed to be fixed. Concerns and fears of engineers were deemed insignificant and small. On rolling TVs, Concord High watched the Challenger burst into nothing at all. So what'd be the word if it had been that bird, not Mrs. McAuliffe instead? Would we take better care of our aircrafts in worlds with Carol and his character dead? Would he be back on the show, or would he only go on t-shirts, picket signs, and graffiti? Only Concord High knew just how special McAuliffe was. The world still knows Big Bird completely. Is that what it'd take to get them to care? Bright yellow feathers and fluff. If Resnick, McNair, Jarvis, Smith, Onizuka, Scobie, and McAuliffe weren't enough to shake the public, would it have taken a Muppet to mark 1/28 on their calendars? It's impossible to say. Big Bird was too big for the Challenger.